Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big breath. All right, man. We're so excited to get back on. We've been super busy. Can't wait to get back in front of y'all. All right, we're getting everything running. We're getting everything running. My fans are coming. All right. All right, everybody. Welcome to the show. We're just getting started. It's a little earlier than normal, that's for sure. It's a little earlier than normal, but that's because I didn't get to play with y'all at all this weekend. So what did Bestefar do this weekend? Well, I tried to climb Mount Tenerife, and there's a route called Kamikaze that does these super narrow switchbacks. And there's a Tenerife Falls turnoff and a Mount Tenerife junction that we took incorrectly, and we ended up coming up to the junction of Kamikaze, not being able to essentially take our dogs further up because it was too hard. So what we did is turned around and we came back down, and I only ended up getting to go up a couple of miles up the mountain. It's a 10-mile hike. So I was a little bit bummed by that. But even though we didn't make it, what we did do is we discovered that the route up is super, super easy grade. And so when I go do this solo, and I will do this solo because this Kamikaze route is super easy. It's just, you might want to have your hands ready for grabbing instead of using poles, right? But I wouldn't come down this route. I'd come down the long route. But yeah, it's straight up to the falls and then straight up to the top of Tenerife. And I didn't end up making it. So that was all day Saturday activity. And so I got all pissed off and painted my living room. Yeah, I spent the whole weekend painting. I listened to VPL Postal's stream the whole day, that day, right? Because I was just painting in my living room, making fun of his blow-up doll. Yeah, he put a blow-up doll in the passenger seat of his car. I called him Swallow. I called her Swallow. Yeah, after the bird. After the bird. Come on. Good stuff. Anyways, it was fun to listen to his stream and just hang out. And then Saturday night, I hung out with Crabble Man. Yeah, we just golfed again. That fucker. He's so good. We have this Hogwarts course that we play, and he's just kicking my ass by like 7 strokes. It's awesome. He's so good. It's fun to watch because he sinks all of his putts. It's amazing. But yeah, we've been trying to get Stevie out there with us. Obviously, love to have some more people playing on that with us. And then on Sunday, I just kind of cleaned up, pulled tape, put the living room back in order, and then I began painting up the stairwell. Holy shit, Bestefar. I know. So, yeah, let's get that music out of there. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. All right. Now, with that done, guys, we've got to open up and do a little bit of Discord because a good friend of mine caught a neat fish over the weekend. Got to give him a round of applause and some show. Even though he's not on the show, I want to show this picture because he's a super good friend, and I know that when he said he caught this fish, he was all the fuck done. All the fuck done. Look at that. Field cam got Sidewinder. That makes me happy for him. Here's another one. It's kind of a weird shot because it's at a weird angle, but look at that right there. Yeah. So I need to hook up with my friends and family. You guys are seeing that picture in the upper right. Let me put it in full view just because I love this guy so much. And he's obviously important to me. So let's show you this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. That's the hardest fish in the game to catch right there. You got to put in so many hours to find this fish. He's super deep. It's hard to know if he's on. It's just this crazy nightmare. And he finally got it done. Anyways, joining the show is Brazener Mind. So let's just give him a little round. And he's saying come fish salmon. And I should, because I'm not doing anything yet. So let me just go on Apex Connect here and see where he's at. I'll do a join with him. And I can bust out there. I can bust out there for my buddy. You betcha, because Bestefar didn't get to play the last couple of days. Like I said at the start of the show, we spent the weekend hiking and painting, and then I gotta catch up on everything after that. It's just this weirdest busy time for Bestefar, so I took the weekend off from streaming so that I could get a lot done. We're gonna get funky now. Get some Otis on. Make sure the show is rolling, if you know what I'm saying. Look at my buddy out here fishing for salmon. Let's go. We're gonna go fish with Tipsy, I think. Yeah, Tipsy FPS. Freaking awesome. My big old mentor. He is freaking epic to watch. He's called the Gypsy Fish now. Gypsy Fish, is that true? Couldn't it be? All right, let's get out here. Because it's been a while since Bestefar has fished. Let's go catch some salmon. Yeah, let's go catch some salmon. We can. I got gloves on. We got it. 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 Bestefar's doing reps. We got it. We got it. We got it. We're banging out some reps. Banging out some reps. All right, look at this pile of people fishing, everybody. Giorgio's here, Brazener Mind's here, and there's Tipsy right there. Look at that, guys. Those are my buddies right there. Those are my buddies right there. They're doing some salmon fishing right there. Let's go. Yeah, you betcha, buddy. Hello, Braze. Well, you know I got my 6-rod ready, right? Like, it's always there for me. But I'm going to warn you right now, it's rigged up for Sidewinder. So, let's do this. Let's unrigify it, if you will. And let's put it into salmon mode. Let's go. We're going to funk ourselves into oblivion today. Let's start out with the 2.0 spinner. We got the GRARX, we got the True Mediator, we got the biggest fucking line we can put on. Let's go, yeah. I even got some really, really good stuff to get me going, everybody. I'm telling you, I am ready. We're pull fishing, let's do it. We're on. Show has started. I'm not even going to care about my ads. I'm just going to funk out and fish. Soften it up in here a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm not saying much because I got this groovy beat in my ears. And we only got one viewer on. You know, we're hanging tight. No big rush, right? Like, I mean, the show's I'm gonna stream for 6 hours. So, you know, we'll take it slowly, if you know what I'm saying. Pull that lure 1,000 times if I have to. I'd like to see a diamond come in. Yeah, here I'm going to chill these glasses too, just for a while. Gypsy's got a biggie on down there. And I'll be honest, guys, Bestefar needs to level up, right? Like, I'm only 79. Nice gold. Nice gold. Tipsy just pulled the gold in right there. It's a good time to get out the bigger lure. Here comes a hit on Bestefar right there. Bam! Let's go! Yeah! Finally fishing, everybody. So good to see ya. All right. So good to see the fish. Oh my gosh, everybody. Oh, I'm just so happy. Pulling in XP. We've got fish coming in. And I heard on the street from Tipsy himself that he finally got his big diamond. So, yep. Strike that a little late was imBestefar. Look tiny anyways. All good. Seeing salmon's jumping out there. Oh my. Big dog. He's doing big dog fishing right there. See what he's doing, everybody? I'm watching Tipsy right now, and we're having a conversation over chat. So for the benefit of the people that watch my show later, Tipsy's floating with a 3-0 hook. He's probably got a minnow on there, and he's just waiting for a big fish to strike, right? Like, that's just smart fishing. Now, take note, however, he does have to use a fairly risky spin rig up to make that possible, right? Because look at that rod over there is green, so that means he's either using the devil's advocate or something like that, right? And he probably put the pure champion on there, and that's the biggest rig up he can do. But that'll handle a dime salmon. It's just gonna pull him off the boat if he's not careful, right? He has to tighten it up. But that's a fun way to fish, because as a streamer, you can just sit back and have this great conversation, because he's got 100 people on all the time, so he's always talking, and it gives him a way to not fish with such activity, and it lets him focus on the big fish. Yeah, so that's a tip, everybody. That's ultimately what he's doing, is he's floating big, so I call him big dog. He's doing big dog at that point. When I do big dog, that's when I'm floating big, like that. I call it big dog. If you want to know my terminology, I keep seeing that salmon jump over there. See that big son of a bitch right there? I'm after him. He's jumped twice there. We're after that guy right there. You come over here. And you know why it's catching my eye, guys? Because we see salmon jump all the time. Bam! I told you I'd get you! Here's the thing. He jumps up and he turns around to go for something, right? He's turning around to go for something he can't see at that point. And the only other salmon that does that, of course, is Spillfiend that we see all the time, right? The legend. So as he jumps up, straight up, and then you see him flip around, right? Like you get a really good shot on how big they are. There you go. Pay attention, right? Cast towards the big fish. That's the tip. Yeah. Second tip of the day, everybody. I know, imBestefar's a little lonely and crazy. It's all right. I missed you guys. And it's fish on. And this looks like a goodie. A goodie. Look at that. That guy's a goodie right there. We got a goodie on. Yeah, here we go. I don't know. We're going to have a hard time getting him in the boat, I think. Because he's just not even wanting to come in. Nice gold right there. Brazen her mind picking up the gold. This is definitely gold worthy. It looks big. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Big fish. Big gold. Yeah. And that's big. That's 38, 39, almost 40 pounds. Yeah. Happy with that. Look, everybody's be getting the gold, yo. Let's have some more go. Let's put up those tunes a little more. Because imBestefar's so happy to see ya. This song is called Keep It Sexy by Otis McDonald. You'll find him on YouTube, man. Go check him out. You'll find him on Spotify. He's got the greatest funky beat ever. Anyhow, funky beat. Let's do it. Starting out with a gold like that is awesome, by the way, everybody. Happy as hell. See a gold come in like that right away. And did y'all notice? I freaking casted to that because I saw it jump. That is how it's freaking done. Yep. It's because he spawned and he jumped up. I like that little buzz snare in there. Brrr. Hear him? He's buzzing it. Brrr. Here comes a hit right there. Bam. Fish on. Let's go. Oh man, I'm just so happy to be back here, everybody. Welcome to the show, old Shazam! Got you! Got you! Oh, I know I had a couple of tough days. I had to climb a mountain. I had to paint my fucking living room. But I am fucking full on today. I got hash joints. I am ready to go. Oh, not that. This. Let's go. I already got a gold in the boat. You know what I'm saying. It is on. I started early. And I missed you too. And if you watched the start of my show, you heard me say it. Because I love you guys. We're going to have a good day, everybody. We're fishing for salmon, and I'll get my challenges going. Hold on, everybody. We got to get that shit started. You know what I'm saying? Challenges. Let's do those salmon. You know that's necessary. You know that's necessary. Oh, my goodness. What happened here? Look at my challenges, everybody. They're not very sexy. All right, man. I'm just funking out. I just love the shit. We're still keeping it sexy with Otis McDonald, everybody. Bestefar's going to try and get his stream manager going so he can see what the hell's going on with his ads occasionally. Welcome to the show, everybody. I sure appreciate you jumping on. Thanks, Brazen, for reminding me to get my shit dialed. Because I do need to. You know, I have a lot to do. I do. And I'm trying to get my cute little phone to act as a remote controller for my screen switching. Yeah. No, it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. That shit doesn't work. Anyways, I jumped into the zone to hang out with Tipsy and with Brazen. Where'd Brazen go? Oh, Brazen took off. Okay. I don't know where he went. Hello, King Hoover. Welcome to the show. All right, thanks, guys. I sure appreciate you jumping on. I was getting a little crazy because I'm listening to Spotify commercials. But I really like the Otis McDonald, and so it is what it is. Anyways, I'm fishing a little deep. I'm hanging out with Tipsy here. And I'm just doing my initial dailies since I hooked up the salmon. It means I got to get about 20 silvers or so. Welcome to level 51. There's, of course, a big salmon jumps right in front of me there. Let's go. Let's go. Put a hit on that. Let's go. See, he's going for it. He's going for it. Finally, let's go. Fish on. Welcome to 51, buddy. So, King Hoover, how have you been? Old Shazam, I missed you too. Brazen, thanks for the challenges. Brazen, I know you're in GRR because you know I'll outfish you if I'm here, right? I'm just teasing. I'm fucking teasing. I missed you guys too. I did. So come fucking fish with me or whatever. Hang out with me. Tell jokes. I'll laugh. I'm just fishing with my buddy over here. Yeah, I wish you could, buddy. I wish you could, King. We'd hang. Shazam's out there, though. Oh, no, look at that. Big old gold, Tipsy. Congrats. See, Tipsy's got the recipe. Man, he's been doing some great stuff. Here comes a hit right here. See that? Bam, bam. And I'm fishing with the smaller hook. I can throw that bigger one on if I really want, though. I've got the 3.0 hanging around. I really need to at some point, just to see if I've got fish in the water that'll take that lure. I'm kind of just getting my feet wet right now, if you know what I'm saying. There's no question the game's addictive. I have fish dreams. I do. And I'm not ashamed. I gotta go over and fish for Sidewinder today, too, at some point. That's gonna suck. But I got time today. That's why I got on early. Get the stream just cruising, if you know what I'm saying. And this is a goodie right here. Doesn't want to come in. Looks like a silver, though, I'll be honest. Silvers do want to come in a little easier, however. Little grumpy pants. Anyways, welcome to your Monday morning, everybody. Bestefar is back in the house. He's live. We're fishing live again, finally. Had the weirdest hiking experience again. But I didn't even catch a wind, man. I wasn't even tired, and I went up 2 miles. So I got to go do the rest of that this week somehow. And I'm unwilling to let anybody watch my dogs, because I can't take my dogs on this hike. It's too steep. So we had to turn around. But I got to get up there, everybody, because I just am, let's go 100%. I'm getting up there. The fucking view up there at 4,500 feet is incredible. It's the first wave of mountains in the Cascade Mountain Range that I'm climbing. They're not that tall. Oh yeah, look at me go. Just silver's coming in now. I need to find in my bag, guys, what I'm thinking about in my head here. Much like what Tipsy's doing over there. Tipsy is throwing out the big hook occasionally. He's floating with it. And she's basically panning the water for the bigger fish with the bigger hook occasionally. It's no different than what we do for muskies or anything else. So my alternative here wants to be ready. I want to have that here on like something bigger than a 2. I need to get like the 4.0 hook here, right? And something bigger here. And I would fish it right off this. Just thinking about it. Anyways, pure thoughts. Because I did love remember, you guys remember me in the old days? Bestefar used to fish with that Def Nexus. And what the Def Nexus is it's like a 4-meter long float rod. And it's plenty strong to handle salmon. It just needs a good reel, which doesn't exist. Yeah. And that's all right. That's all right. See that one right there? See how it jumped and turned around over there? Sat there in the water for a second. See it's still there? That's what we're going after. We see that shit, we go, we're pulling you in. Here comes. Bam! Fish on. Doesn't look like the same fish though. It didn't. Good little silver coming in. Welcome to the show. Thanks for jumping on, everybody. Got a good vibe going. And I'm catching salmon. I'm in a good place. I took a couple of days off, and now Bestefar's just ready to let him come to the boat. I could do without this secure catch, of course, but you know, happy to have the silvers coming in. It's all good. We're just cranking on the dailies. Happens to be salmon today. Here comes a hit. Bam! Fish on. Man, I miss salmon fishing. This is some good shit right here. Good shit right here, man. They just smack that lure right on the top. It's so fun. But they're big. They're definitely big. I mean, they're working over this rod and reel, and I got the biggest one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you just come on in, mister. Little silver, we'll take it, Just looking for any big daddies that might still be there. It's good to be fishing with Tipsy. He's out and about today. I don't know if he's streaming or not. Because I've certainly seen him out here fishing without streaming. He's been out here a lot. I need to throw that bigger lure in at some point. There's another nice jumper right there. He turned around and came for it. Check it out. Look at him charge in. See, they use that jump move to turn around when they're coming for something. It seems to be. Because you see Spillfiend do the very same thing. Big old silver coming to the boat. And we've just finished the first silver challenge. We'll have one more on the boat here shortly. All right. Couple of things going at once over here, Bestefar. Fish on. Grab that in while I'm doing my chores here. All right. Sure feels good to be fishing, everybody. Took a couple of days off to get some shit done. But boy, did I get some kudos, man. I painted my entire main floor. I did. And that's good workout too, because you know, roller work is like doing calisthenics. Oh, you can come in. Come on. I can't believe they have not fixed this yet. They need to fix this. They do. Because the fishes are grumpy. And a silver shouldn't work me over like that. Alright, there's 2 done. Now, bam, 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 3 done. And the sad weeklies. Sad weeklies. Don't know what's going on here with the weeklies. Looks like they might be resetting or some shit. But, yeah, check it. We're done. Farfarg's in the zone. Check him out. He's over there. He's over to the left. Welcome to the show, Farg. He's right on that sign right there. Good to see him. He's a good buddy. Anyhow, we're not going to sit here and just go crazy, yo. We're going to get back over to, because we've already done our challenges. The very, very next thing we need to do is a commercial break. So here, let's take care of that, everybody. Commercials start in 50 seconds. I'll be right with you. I'll be right with y'all. Leave you with this nice, beautiful view. How's that? Stay with us.
Think identity theft won't happen to you? Think again. There's a new victim every 3 seconds in the U.S. Over 15 million this year alone. and many don't even know they're victims. LifeLock alerts you to identity threats you could miss, even when you monitor your credit. If your identity is stolen, your dedicated US-based restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft, but everyone can save up to 25% off their first year. Go to lifelock.com/Spotify. Identity theft protection starts here.
And now Travis Kelce, sports person for DirecTV. Two things. Now DirecTV has NFL Red Zone from NFL Network, so you can catch every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons. And now DirecTV has NFL Red Zone from NFL Network, so you can catch every touchdown from every game on Sunday afternoons. I know, those were the same thing. I'm just really excited.
Now DirecTV has NFL Red Zone from NFL Network included in Sports Pack. Separate Sports Pack subscription required, included with certain promo package. Sports Pack includes 40+ channels like NBA TV, NHL Network, MLB Network, and more. Wake up, people. You're optimizing every waking hour of your life. From carpooling kids, to work, to friends, and everything in between. You have to get sleep. And a bed that can perform as well as you do. Meet the next generation Sleep Number Smart Bed. It effortlessly adjusts to your shape, position, and movements. Learning how you sleep, so you learn to sleep better. Night after night. Sleep next level. Only from Sleep Number. It's the biggest sale of the year. Save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition Smart Bed. Plus free home delivery when you have adjustable base. Ends Monday.
Welcome back. We're hanging out with Tipsy, fishing for a few salmon. I kind of want to fish for a few more. But I don't need to, and I need to do some other fishing in GRR, even though I would love to stay with Tipsy, because he's such a fun guy. But we're not going to do that. We're going to head on over to drop me off zone here. Hey. Oh, come on. This is where we leave imBestefar when we leave, because it's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. Hello. Anyways, let's just sit him down right here. And we'll go over to GRR now. And we'll see where any of my buddies are here. We'll go join Best Raisin because he was cool enough to get on earlier. We'll start there with his zone. And I'm going to hook up the dailies. First order. First order. Very first thing. What are we doing? Oh, no. imBestefar. You were fishing for catfish, weren't you? Based on where I am, that's true. I gotta go fish for this guy too. This is where I think we're gonna find him. This is Sidewinder right here, everybody. Yeah. We gotta go do that. I only got a couple. Come on. No, what we gotta do is challenges. Oh, we're so in. We love the Goldens. I never pass up an opportunity to fish for Goldens like that. Never. That's the way to be. Now, largemouth bass, 7. I don't know. We'll see. 2, yes. 7, yes. That's a lot of largemouth. I kind of like 6 orids too, but man, bass fishing's fun. So let's do the any so I can fish for like 11 of these. And let's see if we can get a couple of golds today. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Now, here we go, right? Oh, 15 shovel nose. I could do that. Well, we're definitely going to do 40. We're definitely going to do 40 kilograms. And since there's only 4 here to choose from, Jesus, I'm not doing bluegill. Fuck that. I'll do the shovel nose, and we'll get those up top side. So let's make sure we have a few things. We're gonna need spinnerbait. So when we look at the hook chart, let's do it. Let's have a look at that updated hook chart, everybody. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I need a 5. I need a 5 spinnerbait. A 5 spinnerbait is what I need. 5 spinnerbait. Alright. We need 3's fine. 8's fine. But I don't need 10 of these. Get rid of that 1. Get rid of that 2. All I need's the 3. I'll keep the 5, the 2-0, the 3, and the 8. Need the 8. You need the 8 for trout. Alright. Been working these 2 on muskies occasionally. Should keep those. Don't need the frogs. I'm not using frogs. Let's take this off. Where is that? Where is that? Put the 2-aught off that Eisvogel. Let's get a bigger hook here too. Remember, I want to have a big fucking hook to do salmon with here. And we really should look at the storage again and see if that Def Nexus is going to be what we want. Right? Because I do have it. Right? Look, it's strength's 2515 though. And that sucks when you compare it to any of the spin reel equivalents. Like even the Steo, see, is 35. So I've been using that as my Def Nexus. And that's just how it is. But yeah, I'm wise to that. That's all good. See, I've got 6 rods going now too, because I've got a bait caster going. Only 1. Haha, only the big rushy. Screw you! I didn't fucking use any of you. I'm just looking for excess right now in a way. Get rid of that frog. See, I'm not using any of these frogs right now. Only got the 2-0 here. Man, I sure wish spoons would go a little bigger. Right? Like I want to go 3-0, 4-0 here. And I can't. Now on this is essentially what I'm using to dictate between. Floydie's a 1. I should grab Floydie. Floydie probably would do really well against really large muskies. Do I have another 1 though? See, I do. This one and this one. And this really varies up how I play muskies and pikes now. 1, 2, and 3s. No, notice how I'm only carrying this because I may not want to use Floydie, right? Floydie might suck. But see, I'm doing the same thing. I'm over here thinking about what Tipsy was just doing, right? Tipsy was fishing with the jerkbait 3 because He knows that that 3-0 is big enough to pull in something heavy. And as we look at the bait chart again, so we're looking for salmon now. Atlantic salmon, where are you? Cokes. Oh, it's down here, dumbass. Come on, bestefar. Anyways, see how 3-0's up into Goldland? Golds and better. That's why that 3-0 feels good occasionally. And it's also why it has no mastery. Because it's hard to catch just golds. But yeah, I could use a 1. Right, that way I can, if I'm looking at the hook chart and I wanna do muskies, 2 and 1. I really want to. I'll stay in the 2 range because then I'll get 2s and 1s golds, right? I just need a 2 and a 3. So the 1 can go. I need 2s and 3s. That 3-0 is, because this will work, by the way. I should get a 2. So I have 2, 3, and 3-0. The 3-0's for salmon. These 2 are for muskie. Just retooling up, everybody. Yeah! Yes. You knew I would take golden trout. Brazen knows me. Brazen knows me very well. He knows that my very, 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 very favorite fish in the game is golden trout. It's golden trout. It's true. Because they're a private. You won't find golden trout where you're going to go throw your spinner with everybody else in the fucking pond, right? They're always out by themselves. If you look on the map, guys, here they are. This is my baby right there. I love them. Absolutely love them. This fish looks the best of all fish in GRR. True to life, absolute replica. That's a fantastic looking fish right there. That's why it's my favorite. And rainbow, I don't dislike anything, but this fish lets me go to a special place. And you can also get them down here, by the way, in this cute little lake, by the way, which is fine because it's super close. But the better place to go is up here, right here, way up top. You got to run this mountain range to get up there. It takes a good 10 minutes to get up there. Yeah. But it's a nice private place, and it's a neat place to go, and it's definitely where I'm headed. Because I'm going to then try and pick up a couple of gold. Because you saw I got a couple of challenges here for that. So as we look at the handbook now for gold ends, because they're so sweet, right? Like I basically just need to make sure I have a 5 spinner. Because I'll get silvers and up. But I could go as deep as the 8 and still get silvers and up. Right? Are you seeing that, guys? I can use an 8. 8 or a 5. And I'm pretty sure I have both, right? Because I carry both all the time now. So if you look in my kit, in my lure side, I've got the 5 and I've got the 8. Always. And now I've got 3s and the 2 O's for salmon. The 3 is for the occasional use on whatever, as an alternative to something else that's using 3, like in the case of jerkbait, swimbait, right? But I would use these first before I went to spinner. Now, on the swimbait side, we've got salmon on 2-0. We've on 10 we have bass. Yeah. But I like that we have a 3-0, right? Means I can throw a 3-0 in the water. I feel like that should catch salmon, but I don't think it will. Let's have a look at that. Oh, I can't. All right. So let's go to golden trout then. That's the first thing we can do. I picked up enough of my toys. Let's just go find what we've got. I'm going to use rod 3 for that, right? It's a little smaller. I can even use rod 2 for that. It's already got the 8. I'm already rigged up. 4 kilogram monofilament. It's really the best I can do on the brass monkey. So I've got a 10, a 5, a 10, and this is 18. Then, of course, the Eisvogel is 30. Steo is 35, and the Roshi is, of course, 75. All right. I don't know where Braze went, but I'm going to just go to a nice, safe place to do my journey. And I feel like the best place to start that journey, probably, looking at the vastness that is our area, is I'll go to Silver Strand. Welcome to the show, everybody. Bestefar's going to a neat new area. Not one he does a lot of. Brazen's going to come along. I think what we're going to do, do you want to Brazen, do you want to get a Jeep? Should we get a Jeep? Where is the Jeep? The Jeep's the other way, isn't it? It is. It is. All right, and we could even just run. We're just going to go clear up over that mountain over there. But it helps to start with a Jeep, and I think what we're going to do is Brazen's going to come. We're going to just go hang out for some golden trout. It's a nice private place. You won't find anybody else up there, because it's hard to get up there. We'll take a Jeep most of the way on the road, and then we'll have to do a pretty good hike as well. So here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, now we're going to track this guy right here, because that's where we're headed. Way up over there. Okay, buddy, it's up we go. It's a good haul, it is. We gotta do some climbing. But we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Good time to drink coffee. Right with you, buddy. Yeah, there's no fast travel to this one. So it's like we had to hike the mountain just to get up to this big meadow. And then we run a kilometer. So it makes this lake kind of uniquely special. You can't get here any other way. And Brazen and I both know one thing very in common, and that's tip of the day number 5. Here it comes. You ready? Get golden diamonds where we're headed. Yep. And it's a haul. Look at us. We're still just hauling. We've only made 300 yards in the last, minute and a half, because it's all climbing. It's all good. Hey, Stevie joined the show, everybody. I didn't notice. Good to see him. He's saying the same sort of stuff we are. He's giving us some better spots inside this little lake we're about to go to. He's been up here before, of course. It's good to see him on the show, everybody. Stevie's a good friend and follower and fan. Give him a big round. He's always helping everybody. We're making good headway now, though, because we're on the long run, the straight run across. You want to make sure you have your fishing bowl ready to go before you come out here, because this is a long haul. And it's such a pretty, pretty lake because there's really not a lot out here. You can really fish the entire edge. I've got golds all around the lake, but the place I've gotten diamonds is right out here on this little point out here. And it's kind of the best place to fish because you can fish across about 270 degrees of fishable water area. Yep. It's a good spot, everybody. And you can see Brazen and I know it well. He asked me to come out here. And I'm like, you know I will every time. I love this fish. See, it's a neat spot because you can fish on both sides. And what we do is we just kind of take turns. We'll move around in this area a bit. And I use an 8 spinner, but you can use up to a 5. And it's just a simple fishing, right? Like it's not complicated at all. And there's not a lot of competition in the lake. So, you're exercising the spawn engine quickly. Anyhow, on location in GRR, we finished up the Norway challenges so quickly because they were salmon. I think I caught like 20 in 15 minutes. Seemed like it went quickly. All right, Stevie's saying put a diamond golden trout spot in your Discord. Save you going so far. Hold on, he's got a good one, and I've already got my diamond here too. I'm just hoping I can do better. Let's see what we get here. Here comes my first one. So there's a silver, everybody. Let's have a look at what we got in our Discord now. Stevie's put a nice one out there for us. I don't see one in the Discord yet, Stevie. Oh, he gave us a good location, for one. I'm not sure what spot this is. Stevie, when I look at this map, buddy, and you sent this all off to us, is this the spot you mean right here, buddy? Not sure exactly where you mean. It might be this guy right here as well. A little easier to get to that location as well, by the way, than the one we're at. But it's good to see the quests are firing and everybody's moving along. So we're able to fish our challenges now. And when we're done with this, hopefully what we can do is pick up some steam and go figure out how to get big Sidewinder again. I haven't tried since I tried with Stevie last. This looks like a mountain whitefish. Yeah, welcome to your vibe, everybody. All right, I'm going to mark that spot, Stevie. That's a good one. That's like down here. Yep. This one right there. Right here. Right there. Oh, still got you. Look a little orid. What you up to today, Stevie? What are you working on now? There goes a hit right there. Coming in, coming in. Chasing it hard. That's a big old rainbow right there. They're so big in comparison. Two-handers, right? Like they're definitely bigger, 5-pound fish. Well, that's good. I'm kind of surprised by that only because that you're not done with them all. That's the surprise, not that you didn't do it. I guess, you know what I mean? But it's surprising that they didn't just fall. Anyhow, we're up here fishing for golden trout. We're getting the show going, everybody. Thanks so much for jumping on. So good to be back on after a couple days. We're going to go get Sidewinder later, I think. Fished with Tipsy at the start of my day. That was fun for a little bit. He was out picking up salmon on the 3-0. He was floating for salmon. Hey, Stevie, buddy. I want to have a conversation with you about that. I know what's going on, I think. I have some theories of my own, but I don't want to talk about them here. But I am so excited to see you. Hopefully we'll get a chance to play some golf or something. Oh, such a beautiful fish. It's my favorite fish of all the fish. Right there is the golden trout. I think the day I catch one on fly in a little stream somewhere, I'm gonna probably just call it good. You know what I'm saying? Fish on. Little orange trout. Yep, I had the same experience on weeklies, by the way, Stevie. I just did this. Dropped my jaw and just... I mean, you know what I said, Stevie? It's fucking broke! I think I used the F word. Yeah. I used the F word because I was mad. Because it's existing functionality and it shouldn't break. It's not anything that's changed. The only thing new about challenges is new fish are being taken. It's not like the core engine's changed. I still don't have icons for the fish in my challenges. What the fuck? And now I can say what I fucking want. And that's what we're gonna do. So get it fixed. Because players like Stevie and I are getting fed up. Not to speak for him. But I do agree with him. It's also why Bestefar isn't online as much. Shit's broken. I want it to work.
You can see a doctor who truly sees you in person and over video, and talk openly about mental health, sex health, and how your body feels with no judgment, only care. If you've got the sniffles, or
Oh, well, you just coming in cold. Look at you. Look at you coming in cold.
click now to learn more.
Anyways, this is a fun little spot for me. I came up here one day when I was so fed up with some stuff, and I just fished this little lake the whole way. I left that strike. Sorry, everybody. Let me go back to it. I see Farfarg on the map. I was seeing if that was him heading my way. Anyways, I came up here because you can't get here. Right? Like there was just no one could, you know. And I was rewarded that day. I think I got 4 or 5 golden trout golds and then 1 diamond. And all I did was fish a lure the whole day. And you'll get orids in here too, and obviously rainbow. So it's not like you're lonely on goldens here. Yeah, I hear you, Stevie. My heart is with you, brother. Crabble and I, we've been golfing, man. Have we been golfing? Whew. A lot of golf. He's also helping me. Crabbleman's gonna help me get Bestefar streaming on Kick soon, everybody. Yeah, big round. That's cool. So I got some learning to do. Means I have to install OBS. Anyhow, this is such a neat little quiet place. You can see I'm just melting into my fishing. Because I do like to fish a little spinner 8 a lot. On a little, like, you know, a 10 kilogram rod or whatever. And just let it come to you, right? Like you just got that one lure you don't have to worry about too much. The rudder flug will hold anything together for the most part that's going to come to you. And you can just kind of melt into your lake. And that's what we're doing, really. Boy, I have missed fishing for a couple of days hard. I'm a little stiff. Worked the paint roller both Saturday and Sunday. Oh yeah, oh come on, come back. I just barely missed you. I did, I fucking missed you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anybody get the reference? I'm not sorry! Pee Wee Herman. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Pee Wee. Alright. Nice looking fish coming in. Looks like an orid. Yep. Good size. Bronze. Anyhow, everybody, thanks for jumping on. You guys are great. We're on early today. It's a little earlier than normal. Had shit to do. I'm going to stream a lot today. Hopefully. Oh, here comes a nice one. Get there. Get there. Get there. You got it. You got it, buddy. It's an orid. See, they're pretty fast in the water, actually. He said screw you and took off. Anyways, welcome to the show, Junior Whiskey Buddy. Yeah. So good to see you again, my man. How are you doing now? Always good to see you. We're on early. We're fishing. We're happy to see you, my man. Doing missions at the moment. But I have a feeling Sidewinder flu is going to hit. Man, wouldn't it be dreamy if I could somehow get Sidewinder easy? So yeah, that's kind of the plan for the day, other than just hang out. Because we're caught up, we got Spillfiend early in the week. Obviously, he's easy. Got a fish pulling, yeah, fish on. Looks like a big orid. They're so much bigger than the others. See, that's a 5-pounder. 5-pounder, yeah. It's a good meal right there. I'm sure they're fantastic eating. Anyways, Whiskey's saying he had that magic legendary battle with Spillfiend. I know what you mean, man, because he's so big, and you feel like, hey, if I can handle that massive 80-pounder or whatever the hell he is, I should be able to take on most fish. Answer is correct. Now, you got to get him on the hook, and you got to be able to handle Sidewinder and all that. But when you get all this stuff done, you start feeling like, all right, well, now the adventure's on. I've got a rod and a reel that can take on 99% of the world. Just make sure you got enough lures in the bag for silvers and up, and start taking it on. Good job. Brown trout are fun, man. I would use dough. When I fish brown trout, I don't like to fish spinner because you'll catch salmon. So if you want a differentiator, you got to float for dough. But they're good. Good. Hey, good, nice gold there, by the way, Brazen. Brazen just got a nice gold rainbow trout, I think. He did. Oh, a nice golden trout. Well done. Well done. Well done. First gold taken in the pond. He's over here fishing with me right here. And I should check my challenges again, but I'm fishing so fast that it doesn't... yeah, good job on the dough, buddy. I like brown trout fishing, and brown trout are gorgeous. What's unique to brown trout, guys? Slow to the bait. They swim like they're stoned, super slow. So you really got to just be patient for brown trout, because they're coming. They're just slow. They're like a teenager cleaning their bedroom, you know? Yeah, silver brown should be pretty easy. Probably be your first fish. I need to move. See how I'm not getting any fish right now? We're moving. We're moving. We're moving. We're going to come around this bend. All right. So, Stevie, what do you think happened on him pulling in Spillfiend 4 times? What's going on there? Is he bugged, glitched, that he got 4 chances? What do you think's going on? Because that's a pretty big fucking bug. This is a really big rainbow trout, by the way. Nice big rainbow. They're just so much bigger than Goldens. Yeah, Stevie said he saw a console player pull in Spillfiend 4 times. And I'm just like, what? What do you think's going on there? That's such bullshit. Those guys are all getting free tokens. It's like giving the console players a break. And, you know, I had about 30 or 40 tokens in my bank waiting to be granted when the fucking Evolution update went live, and they didn't give any of us any credit for any legendaries we caught. Thanks. Thanks. Now you're making it easier for console players. Thanks. Thanks. I'm not bitter. Just saying the obvious. Unafraid to say the obvious. Let's put it that way. That's why my fans love me. Because I don't bullshit it. Oh, that's really nice. Cute little guy. Cute little guy. Anyways, guys, this will all be shit they'll get fixed. I know, it's just hard to watch. Oh, I'm not into moving right now. I'm not in a place I can move. I'm so far removed. Look, I'm over here at Brazener Mine, and it took 10 minutes to get here. Because we're where there's no fast travel. So I'm going to be here a while. But thank you. Thank you! Getting a little bit. Yeah, come on, get in there. There you go. There you go. Fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Oh my. Look at that big gold. I kid myself. It's funny shit because see, look at the size of that gold. Oh my God, look at the size of that mountain whitefish! It's so big. It's actually worth a photo, everybody. Look at that big daddy. Come on. Everybody's like, no, it's tiny, cute little guy. All good. All good. Brazen got his challenges done. And I only need one more gold in this area now to get that gold side of that catch 2 golds done too. That was a good idea I took. I'll get a second gold today somehow. But I need to keep moving a little bit just because I'm not getting fish in each place. I gotta keep it happy. Sorry, Brazen, if make you run again, buddy. But yeah, this is a nice little intimate spot for sure. Because it's quiet up here. There's no boats, there's no jeeps. In fact, people can't even get here easily, right? So it's just quiet. And you get the sunset and the sunrise in an elevated mountain lake aesthetic. How awesome is that? Hey, it's funny. Yeah. Yeah. So Brazen, I'll go for Sidewinder too. I just got to wrap up what I'm doing here. And I don't know how long we'll be able to tolerate the Sidewinder action, but you know how it goes. Such a good job up here. How many more do I need now? I definitely need more Goldens. I need 5 more Goldens. I'm going to be here a little while, buddy. Not too long, though.
Thanks for that. And you still have hundreds more playlists to enjoy.
It's all good. I'm just fishing because I love fishing at this point. Here comes a fish charging that lure. See it? See him charging it? Right there, straight up. I slowed that thing down. Bam! Swam most of the way in. Big dime, another rainbow. The fishing's good. Just need more of my baby. Love the golden trout. Love the golden trout. Oh, this is such a good place for rainbow. You can tell because I'm just slaying rainbow in here. It's because I'm using the spinner. And there's probably like some sort of a golden float option that I could be using here. I'm just not willing. Because this is easy. Anyhow, everybody, thanks for jumping on with Bestefar today. Here comes a nice little guy right here. Bam. Little golden right there. Little guy. Oh, they're so beautiful. So beautiful. Good stuff, man. I see bluegill in the water too up here, which is weird. Little panfish. Just fishing like them dickens too, just one after the other. Bam, bam, bam. Watching that lure. There's no fish over here. There's no fish over here. Bam, fish on. There we go. There's another little golden right there. Right there. That's what we want. Good stuff. Good stuff. That's what we want. Three more. Three more. And then, honestly, I've actually got my dailies a good hunk of the way done too, because I'm catching 20 just to get 7 golden. Here comes a rainbow, I think. Anyways, the Ruddle Flug reel I'm using. Sure. Oh, no, this is a good size golden. Nice. Nice. Right in the bag. Look at that. Was it a little bronzy, though? I think it needs to be silver enough. That's what's going on. No, that's good. Yep, silver. Dos mas, por favor, senor. Yeah, dos mas. 4 minutes to ads, everybody. Bestefar wants to get this shit done before that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, come on, man. You're right there. It's all right. It's all right, Bestefar. All right. See, I have nothing here on the shoreline. I got to go deeper. I'm going to move again. Anyways, I think Brazen's probably already fishing for Sidewinder. Wouldn't it be awesome if you got him up before I got this shit done? I'd laugh my ass off. There we go. Fish on. Rainbow. Rainbow. Oh, I'm just running up against the spawn engine limit here. Come on. Need more. Need more fishies. Water's getting cold. It's getting to be nighttime. Come on, there's a hit right there. Looks like a tiny mountain whitefish, I'll be honest. Yep. Yep. Hey everybody, we got ads in 35 seconds. Bestefar has failed to get his challenges done before the ads. So we'll be taking a short break. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Here we are, everybody. Here we are. Welcome back. Zach, I got somebody talking to me in the command chat there. Oh my. Oh my, look at that. Wow. That thing was big. We just saw a diamond orid taken by a good friend to the show, Farg. And it's a diamond orid. Hopefully he'll put that up on our Discord and we can have a good look at that. Yeah. Here comes a fish. Let's go. See how long they chase it? Bam. Again, another another rainbow, but they're beautiful. Look how big they are. So nice. Oh, right behind me there. Look at that. Right behind me is someone on the show. Look at that, everybody. Moose 1983. Welcome to the show. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. What are you doing? What's up, my man? I'm just doing golden trout. You look good. Yeah, hopefully he's just do some fishing. He's gonna come hang out. I like the blue shoelaces. Yeah. Don't be weird by that. It's all good. Welcome to the show, buddy. It's always good to see you. Hopefully I can help you. What are you up to? I'm doing golden trout. And admittedly, it's taking me a little bit longer than I expected to get them done, but that's okay. I'm going to go down and do Sidewinder next. Yeah. But the vibe is fantastic, and you're so welcome on the show. He ran up there. He's doing fishing up here. He's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's picking up some golden trout. Yep, doing the same thing I am. Dennis enters the reserve, everybody. Good buddy of mine. Yep, always on the show. Always, man. That guy, he's epic. He's fun. He's always talking. Getting my collection together, everybody. My group of buds. And it's a good group, y'all. You guys are fun. I feel like I'm pulling these just a little bit too quick here, but we're doing all right. I'm not going to complain. But the water's getting cold, and we're definitely getting less hits. Because nighttime is coming. I just need a couple more. Couple more. Pulling a spinner 8, by the way, fish on. So naturally, it's picking up everything that'll take a spinner, like rainbow trout, right? Orange trout in this case. So, who's got a good, interesting weekend story? Bestefar has one. told it at the beginning of the show, but I basically took a wrong turn on my hike and ended up in a difficult area and had to turn around and go down. I could have handled that, but my dogs couldn't, so we had to turn around. Yeah. So the intended hike did not get completed. Yeah. That was my little story. We did the safe thing. We turned around and hightailed it out of there and got home. But it left me with lack of completion on Mount Tenerife. Yeah, I gotta go back. Fish on. Little guy. Oh my God, little guy. Oh wow. Come on. You can do better than that. Anyhow, man, this is kind of better than what I'm about to go do. Because if I have to, you know, right, I'm going to end up going down there to Bear Lake and casting for, casting without any results for Sidewinder. Yeah. Here comes an enormous fish. Let's go. Let's go. It's got to be a rainbow. It's so big. Yeah. No, look. It looks like a golden, everybody. Yeah. Little silver golden. Happy. Yeah. There we go. One more. One more of those. One more of those. But it's been good using this flexible 8 spinner because pretty much did the weekly while I was up here. The Catch 40 weekly. So we're going to be good on that. Here comes the little guy right here. Bam. Nope. Little mountain whitefish. They're pretty fast for how little they are. Take note. Gonna need to make some more coffee. Finished off the first pot. Here comes a hit right here. Fish on. And I don't know. Took me a couple hours now and I'll have finished both reserves. Oh, that's a gorgeous bronze rainbow right there. Just waiting for my last little golden. Yeah, I'm out here fishing with Moose, 1983. He's out here with me. And we're both doing golden trout at the moment. Oh, here comes the little guy. Fish on. Little guy. Little guy. Little orange trout, looks like. Yep. And it's just chain fishing. It really is, because I'm pulling as fast as I can. You know, no time between. Just crank, crank, crank. Fishing the top. And we're hanging loose. Keeping it sexy. So I got all my chores done. I got all this painting done. I climbed a fifth of the mountain I wanted to climb. God damn it. Gotta go back. You know what, Whiskey? Bobber fishing allows us to chit-chat. It lets us talk. It lets us have gap. You don't have to have your hands immediately, you know, ready to go. It is definitely slower fishing. But it's also a good differentiator. There's ways you can use it to get what you want. You know, throw a big hook on and sit there and wait for your legend, you know? It works. Yep, that's exactly right. It's relaxing. And I just need that one fucking fish. Come on, let's go. Hey, let's go. What time is it? Oh my God, it's 6:30. Come on, one more fish. Dude, you're doing something wrong if you're still waiting for a brown trout. Fuck, you could pull that thing with an 8 spinner probably by now, or a 5 spinner, I'd say. They're in the water. I would fish the river outlets of the 3 main lakes. All of them have brown trout, especially the one on the right. Oh, well, there you go. You might get them at night. Here comes a fish. Come on, you got this. You got this. You got this. Get there. Get there. Get there. There we go. Come on. Be what I need. Let's go. Yeah! Finally. Got him. Got him. Okay. So, I took 33 fish. I caught 33 fish here, trying to get 7 of what I wanted. But having done that, now I can come down here where on my map, if you look on my map, I've marked a waypoint, and if I untrack this, I can see that waypoint. It's right here. And I'm now going to go to the public Discord and we're going to take a closer look at that picture we saw. Because we've got some people that are finding him, right? And we want to compare, right? So look at where Brazen's at, everybody. See where Brazen's at? And see where the mark's at? He's a little bit south of it. The mark is, you know, somewhere right in here. Somewhere right in there, maybe a little higher. Somewhere in there is where we're headed. So, we leave our favorite little fishing hole behind, everybody. And we're going to head back to the main outpost and we'll take a question from JR. Stay right with us, everybody. Hold on. We'll be right there. All right, here we go. Question coming in from a good friend. All right, Whiskey, what's up? Now he says, hey, do I have to be in the area of my yellow diamond to catch the brown trout? So if you've been given a location to fish for something, the answer is yes. If you have to have gotten close enough that brown or yellow location indicator goes away, right? Because you've gotten near the spot. So yes is the answer. Good question. Yeah. You know I love you, buddy. All right, now, to fish for what we're going to go do, we need to fish jig. And so we're going to re-rig up our big rod now, this guy, for soft plastic. We're going to go with the big 4/0. We're going to go with the big worm, right? Boom. And that's what it is. That's the rig up that's going to work. Guaranteed. That's what we want to use. Oh, and we got ourselves a beautiful sunset. Beautiful pink sky.
This could be the start of a break-in. Or the end of one. Introducing 24/7 live threat protection.
Yeah, some of those quests, Whiskey, are a little weird. Like, for example, those photo location quests, if you still have those. Got to be in the right spot for that. And I'm going to be coming at this where I fish back and forth between my waypoint and the water tower in increments. And I'm going to just go back and forth, front to back, front to back, front to back. Welcome to the show, everybody. Bestefar's getting ready to spend some time with Sidewinder. But I do have a pretty good method. Yeah, you got to get all that stuff done. It gets your reputation up, right? And without it, you know, you don't have a lot of stuff, access to a lot of the fun stuff. Because now there's souvenir-based equipment, right? So you need reputation to be able to buy it now. Anyways, we're coming down the right side. You can see I'm out wide, right? I'm coming in like this, and I'm going to stop right about here. And I'm going to cast at this from about here. Yep, Whiskey, that's what I've got, and naturally that's what you do want. It's the strongest rod and reel in the game, and it's worth it. It's worth it. It is absolutely worth it. So check it now. You can see, looks like my mark is moving, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But you can also see that it's not very far from the tower. Right? See that? Like I'm getting right on top of it here, and I'm almost right on top of the water tower. So what that tells me is people are catching this thing right underneath the water tower. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to go from here to here to here to here, and I'm going to start casting around this thing towards the water tower. And I'm gonna remove my mark, and I'm gonna fish right off the water tower. So that my lure can drop and jig all the way to the bottom, right near that thing. Yeah, and you gotta have that 99-pound line, right? Like, I mean, that's the whole rig up. When you look at what I'm using, you know, the only place I'm bait caster, because everything here else, everything is a spin rod, except here. And I have others. I have a match rod. I've got plenty of other rods. I'm only carrying one, and that's the Big Daddy, right? The big braided, the big true, the big rod. Biggest hook, biggest worm in game. Let's go. Biggest worm in game right there, everybody. I'm teasing. Come on. Anyways, this is what we're going to do. We're going to cast towards that. We're going to fish around this bowl. We assume he's in this bowl, and I'm going to kind of come at it from different angles. But before I do this, guys, I'm going to accept this friend request that just came in from Thundernuts. Check that out, everybody. Thundernuts. So, for those that don't know, Thundernuts is the moderator for Tipsy FPS's stream. And Tipsy's a good friend of mine and streamer, and he's fucking hilariously awesome. He's a whiskey lover, and he gets to be a little bit fun shooting rifles when he's all hammered. It's awesome. It's awesome, funny show. And Thundernuts is his moderator, and he and I met kind of the other night. He got on the stream, and we were chit-chatty about this and that, and I was just asking him what it's like to be Tipsy's moderator, because what a fun, crazy show it is. And we didn't really have a lot of time to talk, but that's who just friended me, and I would love to fish with him. He's a good guy. Thank you so much. Anyways, here's how this is going to work. And I am going to take a short break before we start this at full, but I'm going to cast out right over the top of this thing, right? So you can see it actually went over it by about 15 feet or whatever. We're going to let it drop to the bottom while I'm jigging, while it falls. As it hits bottom, we reel it in at 4x. Now, Bestefar's got to do a couple of things to make this a reality. I have a feeling I need to possibly not be in a multiplayer server, because I don't know if he spawned for me. Like, I didn't look. Dude, good job on the brown trout. Easy to get just one, right? So you'll get much better at that. You know, I like to keep a 5 spinner around for a brown trout, and they get pretty big. But spinning's hard for them because they're so slow. So it's easy to float for them with dough, and that's what I end up doing. Now, what Bestefar's going to check is that I'm scrolling back through my chat, hoping. See, I was hoping I could see whether or not my legend spawned. Right? I've got Far out here, and I've got Brazen out here, and I have to log off now. And I have to log off because I don't know if I have him spawned. And I think Brazen knows what's going on. So that's what we're doing. All right, we're going to take a short break. I'm going to let this thing sit here for itself. But I'm going to go potty. You know, that sort of thing. We're 2 minutes from ads, so I'm going to go ahead and I'll set it up to run a long cycle. And we'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. Because when we get back, we're going to fish hard, yo. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Kind of sounds like Kenny G music, everybody. That's all right. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here. Notice how I've got a nice little purple icon here. And it's purple in this corner. That means when I zone in, everybody, if I don't join someone's game, I'm going to spawn my legend. Okay? You got to do that. You absolutely got to do it. Tell your buddies to join you, right? So that you can see Golden Ridge Reserve Legendary Fish is now active, right? Without doing that, you're effed, right? Now it means we do need to kind of remark our spot. And I'm going to just go back out. You know what, guys? Laugh at yourself. We don't actually need a spot. You know why? Because it's right at that tower. It's right at the tower. The water tower. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Look at that water, everybody. It looks so good. There's our hero. He fucking hates fishing for Sidewinder, but he's got the flu. We're going to pass this new player right on the side. Here he is, everybody. Let's give a big round of applause to Poppy Gun, everybody. Yeah! Oh, my show's fun. I missed you guys. Can you tell? You know why? Because I went out and I got some homemade endorphins. I'm telling you, that shit's the best. It's the best. All right, there's the water tower. We're going to do the same thing I did last time. I'll bet I can catch that fucker if I just put a crankbait right through that hole. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do, just to try. All right. Now, I think it's absolutely critical that you get close enough to your mark that you can cast over it. Right? And I'm too far already. Some people were catching him. Look at on the map. Some people were catching him back where I'm at, away from it, and you know it's right here, right? So we got to remind ourselves that it's this whole area that he could be in here. Now, so my approach is going to be from, say, I would say right about here. So right behind me. Look behind me. See that? 40 meters behind me. See that? To the where the tower is, I'm going to go back and forth between these spots, back and forth, allowing, and I'll show you what I mean by this. I'm going to move to the first area I'm going to cast, off to the right. See, there's the mark. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to fish towards the mark, right? So that I'm fishing across that span. And I'll just keep moving towards that mark. Okay? You with me? You with me? And we got to be close enough to fish over it, right? I'll move 50 meters as we go. I think we'll start with the jig just because I can. And it's already rigged up. See, I'm going to cast it over the top. Let it fall. Jig on the way down, everybody. Put it on 4X, pull it in, let's go. And we're gonna do this, you know, maybe in 3 places. To the left, straight, and to the right. And if we don't get anything, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll move the boat forward 20 feet and do it again until I get to the waypoint, and we'll turn around and do it again. So it's I'm not going left to right. I'm going front and back, if you will. And I generally slow it down the last little bit of the. I was a little early on my slowdown there, but we'll see how it goes. This takes enthusiasm and patience, and so you got to just go with it. All right, so I did one there. Let's go to the left and do another. Jig on the way down. And this is totally how it's done. I just hope it's how it's done. You know what I'm saying? So plenty of time for questions now, because Bestefar is just in poll mode. All right. So now what I'll do, I'll go back to my seat. I'll move up. We'll do it again. So yeah, this is how it's done. This is how Stevie did it. He cast a little bit different direction. But he's in here. Jigging an asp with a 1 jig head and a grub. Is that a small jig head? No. Well, a 1's kind of small, I guess. I mean, the bait that there's small, medium, and large, right? On the soft plastic side. So if you're using a grub, which is soft plastic, it's probably a small grub, depending on the hook size. The hook size is going to dictate whether it's small or large or what. So my advice is to go with the small jig. Use the appropriate hook size for the small grub. It's going to be a small. By that I mean, like a 1 or a 2, like something like that. You could look at the hook chart too. All right, here we go. Anyhow, everybody, we're doing the right thing. We're got our dailies done on both reserves. We got up early and took care of that. And we're trying hard to get up the stamina to just blast through some Sidewinder shit. Because I love how they're fishing for him now. And I credit Stevie with this because they're jigging on the way down and like this. See how it's falling now, and I'm letting that jig happen. And then as it hits the bottom, we're doing quick retrieve because that's what we know. The sun, there's an attribute of Sidewinder that likes that quick retrieve. And it's been working for people. So I'm kind of just, now I'm moving between areas and I'm doing a bunch of this. But yeah. Feels good to be doing this, I'll be honest. I missed the last couple of cycles, and I did watch Stevie catch them both cycles. I got busy. And frustrated. Yeah, anyhow, keeping the vibe going hard, just hanging out, the music's going, I can fish, I can hang out with y'all all day. So that's why I got all that other stuff done, so that I can ultimately be ready. I worked all weekend to get the fucking living room and main floor painted. Tried to paint my stairwell, you know, going up to the second floor, and I wasn't tall enough. So I ordered a big paint pole arm thing that let me push my paint roller way up. But I gotta tape that ceiling edge, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do to get up there. Put a ladder in there. All right, we're moving the boat up now towards that mark. And we're just fishing this span. It's about a 75-yard span between the water tower behind me and a mark I placed where other people have claimed they've caught him. And I'm fishing kind of between the two with the recommended jig method that utilizes quick retrieve. And I really hope I get lucky. Because it's really the way it's done now. So damn it, it should fucking be there for me, god damn it. It's not the first time I've been through this hell. Come on, Goat Rodeo, I've been here! I'll show you a goat rodeo. And you might be wondering, why does Bestefar have his Titleist hat on instead of his Seattle Seahawks hat? Well, that's because the Seattle Seahawks didn't show up yesterday and played such horrific football. I'm wondering if we're going to have a team. Yeah. It's because we need to fire our head coach, everybody. He's old. Yeah. Like me. You don't put me in front of your technical clients anymore, even though I'm technical, right? I'm old. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe we need to get a younger... A new scheme would be good. Smash Mouth is only so good. It has to have diversion to be completely successful. Like, you can't just be a running team. Come on. Anyhow, we fucking sucked. We did. So I put my Titleist hat on because fuck the Seahawks. Oh, what am I doing? I jigged that to nothingness. Pull that out. Pull that out. I gotta let that thing fall. Sorry about that. So yeah, everybody tried to watch the Seattle Seahawks. I ended up painting instead. Because it was just such a horrible game. So I listened to the game and I painted. So yeah, that's why I need to jig. Because I fucking hated my football game. I should have been jigging. But I painted, like I said, I got all my yard work done yesterday. I got all my painting work done. And I just thought if I got out here early today and did my dailies, that Stevie would kick my ass the whole day and make me get Sidewinder. And it's totally true. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I've had him before. It's just a matter of doing it. It's just hard to stream this for people, right? Like, I really need people to talk to me if I'm going to do this, because I don't get to do much fishing. I'm just sitting here holding my fucking dick in my hand. I meant rod, but you know what I'm saying. It's a little monotony for Bestefar. But it's all good, and this is how it's done, everybody. I'm going to move the boat here in a sec. All right, you just get in here. All right, let's move the boat. We'll move it right to that spot. All right, see, so now we're not too far from there, right? We're going to end up going back that direction, but I am going to do a little bit of round robin. We're going to look for him. Jig on the way down. And then bring it in. It's not hard fishing, guys. It's easier than straight jig by far. Because you get the benefit of pull. You know, you're looking at more things than just the jig. And it's easy. It's easy. It's worth doing. One of my best buddies who hadn't caught him this week got him. Good job, Kill Cam. Got it on. Pictures are on my Discord if you want to go look. I already showed it for the show. But you know, Whiskey, I'm with you. I'll give away a little bit of a secret, but Bestefar's big love when he first got the game was fishing for lake trout. Because in those days, the XP model really benefited heavy fish, and I knew that. So all I did was power level lake trout. It was awesome. And it meant that I could stay on heavier rod and reels, and we could buy anything and save our money for any rod and reel in those days. So we did. All of us did. I'm glad for that. All right, we're going to turn around now. We're going to fish back the other direction. But see, what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just systemically searching an area. Right? Like I'm a good hunk of the span between me and where that tower is now been covered with jigging over that span. So it's good. I'm fucking looking for him. And yeah, up to 10 viewers. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate you jumping on the show. It's some hard fishing, but this leaves me available to look at my chat window. I'm super happy to have conversation today. If you're out there and want to talk, I'm there. I'm there.
Get 24/7 on-demand virtual care and in-person care at offices nationwide, all from doctors you love. This is no ordinary doctor.
All right, now we're turning around.
Click now to learn more.
Okay. So now we'll fish back. Jig on the way down. Yes, you can let the grub sit on the bottom and just jig it straight up and down. Here's the cost. So, Whiskey, you know, as it's moving through the water towards me, like right now I'm jigging this thing towards me as I reel it in, right? The area of influence for that bait changes as it pulls towards me. So I'm looking for something, hoping that I go find it. When you just jig that grub straight down, you're waiting for the fish to swim close enough to be influenced by that lure. It will happen. It will happen. And in fact, when I was fishing for lake trout, I would just jig straight down. I never jigged over a span because the fish would just eventually hit me about after 30, 40 seconds of jigging. So, yes, you can jig straight down. But Stevie's right. You can go along the bottom too, just like, you can jig it and just let it drop back to the bottom, pull it in a little bit, drop back to the bottom, pull it in a little bit, and jig it that way. And that's more how I would call that my style, or what I did when I'm jigging across the span, right? Like this. See how I'm just jigging it back up and down right now along the bottom? Instead of just full retrieval, I'm jigging it a little bit, letting it lift up, letting it drop back down. That's jigging across the span without the quick retrieval. Notice how when I do quick retrieval, it lifts it up in a way that I can't get it back down on the bottom anymore. And that's the difference between what we're doing for Sidewinder and what Stevie's saying can be done with any other soft plastic lake trout grubbing situation, if you will, jigging, right? And I do think both would work, by the way, for both. We're just doing this interesting, quick retrieve sitch because of a trait of Sidewinder. Anyhow, good questions. Really good questions. And I'll tell you, I feel like as far as bottom fishing is concerned, I feel it is the least well known. I think we're doing it correctly. I just don't feel like it's very common and people aren't doing it much. And they really should. Lake trout in this map is the heaviest fish in the map, right? So if you're willing to do the jigging, you can you can ride the XP wave, right? Silvers and up for lake trout is fun fishing. Just get a heavy rod, because they're deep. And I would do it over. I wouldn't do it here. I would do it along this wall right here. I would also do it down here in the bottom lake, right here at this water tower or at this spot, like somewhere in these areas. But we're obviously able to catch lake trout where we are too, right here, and anywhere in here you're gonna catch lake trout. Anyways, back to what we're doing. We're fishing for Sidewinder. We're taking questions, everybody. So welcome to the show, everybody. I would like to discuss the use of crankbait at some point, because we're not fishing in deep enough water that it matters. I feel like if I were to pull a crankbait at 4x, I would do just as good. I did not let that sink. Ow, ow. Oh, Best First got some sore spots today. So when I get sick and tired of jigging, I'm going to try crankbait next. Just because I can. And I've certainly caught Sidewinder with a crankbait. And were you unlucky? You were obviously unlucky, Brazen, because you're still fishing for him. All good. Fishing for the Sidewinder, man. That's what we're doing. We're going to move up here in a sec. Yeah, I know what you mean. So this is a super good thing. So I do have a video of this too where I discuss this very problem, but it's pretty ancient. It's old, and in the video is called How to Sidewinder. And I discuss the use of crankbait and slowing down the lure once it's on the way up. Here's why. Your fish doesn't swim diagonally very well. FYI. I didn't do any jigging on that. So I would quick lure it as it was on its way down. And I would slow it down to 3 or 2 as it was getting near me, hoping that it would give Sidewinder a chance to get to it if he was on it. And it does work, by the way. So yeah, you just got to make it habit to slow down at the end of each pull with the crankbait. Now it leads to the obvious question, everybody. Well, what's the differentiator? Why would I use a crankbait over jigging? Here's the answer. I think depth is the answer, right? Like there are cases where crankbait can't get all the way down, and if we're fishing super deep, the only way you can get down is all the way down is jigging. So you have to decide how to play that, right? Like I think there's room for both. I do. I've been casting left, right, straight, and forward, just kind of moving the boat between these two spots. And I'm hoping that's enough. And right now I'm doing the recommended method, which is jig down, fast pull back. Boy, Bestefar needs a freaking Tylenol. Oh my gosh, I got some sore muscles today from all that painting and mountain climbing. I didn't think the mountain climb was very difficult though, because I didn't even get gassed at all, because we only went a couple miles. All right. So yeah, I'm going to do this same sort of trick I'm doing now. My methodology for how and where to cast along my area, you know, the plan I put together. I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to just switch to crankbait. Hey everybody, it's Crabble Man. Welcome to the show. What are you doing, Crabs? Yeah, and I'll officially just come out with it. Yeah. Crabble Man has been kicking my ass at golf, and I mean steadily, ass kicking my ass at golf. Wow. But that's okay. It's only because he's playing the Hogwarts course. I'm teasing. He's such a fucking good putter. Such a good putter.
Kids, no good.
So did you sleep all day, Crabble? Because I know that it's been hot and, you know, your cycle's all fucked up. So welcome to your morning. Let's get you some coffee. Let's get you a wake and bake. Absolute wake and bake time, buddy. Right there. Yeah. Wake and bake time. I didn't let that fall. All right, now you know what, guys? Since Crabble came on, we're just gonna go ahead with it. We're just gonna configure ourselves for poll and say, "Fuck you, Jig." We're doing our own thing. We're gonna come down here to like a crank 3, and we're gonna say, "Hey, crank 3, are you sexy, crank 3?" And I'm gonna go, "Hey, sexy crank 3, I love you, baby." Because if you look at Sidewinder, everybody, he's purple after a 4 hooking up, right? So as long as I got a 4 hook, we're good, right? I'm sitting over here at 3 to avoid catching anything, right? So it should be fucking fine. And it's a crankbait, right? So it'll go deep. Now, do I have any other crankbaits? No. I got jerk, I got swim, I got some poppers. I got a spinnerbait too. Yeah. But no, this will be just fine, and we only have it for this one reason, so let's give it a go. All right, well, listen, I'll tell you what. Crabble, we're doing, you know, oh my God, are you sure you want to do that, Crabble? Because we're doing, I got Sidewinder flu, right? Like it's kicking my ass. But yeah, man, you come fish with me all day long. I'm wondering if this is what we want to do. If it, you know what I mean. I thought you had this guy. I know you got Spillfiend though. Anyways, I could just fish this guy all day long with crankbait. Because he's easy with crankbait. Just got to watch it. See, it never gets all the way to the bottom. So you start slowing it down as it comes back. But anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. And I don't like using crankbait here because it's not getting to the bottom. Right? It's not getting to the bottom. So I can just hear Stevie yelling at me in the background saying, "Yeah, but you're fucking you're 30 feet from the bottom. You're 30 feet from the bottom using crankbait here." This is why we can't use crankbait, everybody. Tip of the day. Tip of the day, right there. It's because you can't get to the bottom. You're fucked. Yeah. All right, so as beautiful as it is, and I've definitely used this to catch Sidewinder. Last time we caught him, guys, or when I caught him, when we did that wonderful video. Hold on, I'll show you where we were. We were clear over here. In this one small little lake, it was like 16 meters deep. The crankbait went all the way to the bottom and dragged along the bottom for a little bit before it came up. It was a lot easier to fish for Sidewinder here because it's not a big open area, right? He had nowhere to go. But here, we've caught him here, we've caught him here, right? So I only have 3 dots for Sidewinder, right? These were impossible. This was 20 hours, this one. This one was 12 hours. I did this with a whole bunch of people. So yeah, I'm over here wondering what the F, right? I'm sitting here on the water tower. I know he's going to be by it, and I feel like I should just jig straight down with, you know, my dumbbell sitting on the space bar. And let him just come to me. Honestly, that's how I feel about it in my mind. But yeah, we're not going to be able to use crankbait because it's too deep. And that's just the fact of what it is, everybody. So re-rig. All you crankbait lovers out there, you're dreaming if you think you're going to catch them on it. You'll get lucky. Now,
One Medical is the modern.
someone might say, well, geez, you could probably pull shad, right? No. No, and I'll show you why. You ready? Here it is. If you go to him and you look in the handbook for him, right? Spoon, spinner, crankbait, right? You following me? You see shad anywhere, anybody? Here's the additional lures. No shad. No shad. You know why that sucks, everybody? Here's why that sucks, everybody. Look at the lake trout. Look at his additional bait. Shad. It's the very last one. Okay, these are good things to know, right? You're Mr. Lake Trout stud, right? And you think you can jig shad or pull, because shad lets you pull, right? Shad will let you do a pull. And you be thinking, oh, well, I'll just use that for the big Sidewinder. And you're like, nope, 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 nope. Can't use shad on Sidewinder. No shad. And we're over here fishing with worm, I'll point out, which is the last fucking lure, right? So if you really, 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 really want to do better, guys, you'll fish with spoon, right? And you'll cast it out, and you'll wait the 25 minutes. The 25 minutes it takes to get to the bottom. Oh, you can just tell how broken I am on this. Because I want to use spoon or spinner, and they just don't sink fast enough. For example, right? Let me just put one on here, right? There's an 8. Let's put this 8 in the water. Ready? Watch me cast this thing to the bottom. Here we go. We're a quarter of the way down. We're halfway down. Okay, we're 3/4 down. Oh, we're down. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, if you have to wait 30 seconds for every cast to try and catch this fish, so spinners don't work and spoons don't work because humans can't wait 30 seconds for your lure to be effective. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. No one's doing it in the way it should be done because your lures don't sink. Fix it. Ah! Okay. I really, you know what, guys? I feel so much better about this because I don't have to care what I say now. And I'm a software engineer of past. And I know how shit works, god damn it. And I know how lures work, too. And they certainly don't float. Okay. I've got to get off my kick. Sorry. Bestefar has an opinion. You know what? It's what it is. He's right. Bestefar's right, everybody. Anyways, we're going to try and make this work. Yeah, we're fishing with the worm. We're doing it because it's the way to really be done. We need to do it this way, and it's just not the preferred lure. And these are my complaints, right? Our other lures don't sink. Our other lures aren't effective because they don't drop fast enough or can't be used effectively in this scenario. Shad should be effective. Can't be done, right? Fix bottom fishing. Please. Right? Like, that's what we want, guys. That's what we want. We want this to work. Anyways, Bestefar needs to wake and bake again, apparently. He's all grumpy pants.
You
know why I'm grumpy pants, guys? Because I logged bugs against the flotation of spinners and spoons into the public Discord when I first started fishing this game 6 months ago. 6 months ago.
Yeah. No good.
Yeah. So be nice to Bestefar. He's out here trying to catch what can't be caught. Anyhow, I've got my strong opinions. Look at that weight. See how that drops like a rock? That's why we use worm, everybody. Because it takes about 7 seconds to get down to the bottom. And we can fire that thing back with a jig pretty fast. It's good, fast pull combination jig fishing. And it makes this tenable for the human to get through it. It's just an interesting opinion how this is played out. And I love lake trout fishing. I love jig fishing. I love halibut fishing, right? My good buddy Crabble here, he likes to fish skate and halibut. He's fished a lot of things. He knows the jig. So, you know, it starts to feel like we want more ways to get our boy. And I want very much to be successful at this. Because we are starting to see the quantity of players able to find Sidewinder grow. We are. So good job, guys. It's not all negative. It can't and shouldn't ever be easy. But there's a certain amount of impossibility we're facing. Because the method's broke. Fix the method. Anyways, I got Crabble, it sounds like. There he is. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, buddy. And you know, buddy, we're taking on that difficult challenge of jig fishing for Sidewinder. Most people can do it for an hour, hour and a half, and they're gone. Oh my God, right? Like, it's crazy. So good luck to you. Good luck to the Crabble man. I don't know what to say. I can tell you this, though. Crabble man knows how to hit a putter. Yeah. So I honor you, and I will jig this right past you, my man. Amen. Amen. Better get my plate out, if you know what I mean. Might need to roll a couple myself. And I do like this method. I do. And I like, you know what else, guys, I like about this? I like that Stevie was successful. Because it shows it can be done. And it's one of my circle of best fishermen that's using a method that's working. And that's enough for me to keep trying, and will always be. But I gotta move my boat now because we're not catching nothing here. Let's move him to the side. When I started doing this method with Stevie, I was right over here. We put all of our fronts of our boats together, right about here. And we fished over the top of that thing. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just keep doing it right there. And we know this because we know he's in here. You know? So it's I don't know, it's just interesting the glory that is Sidewinder. What'll be fun for Crabble and I, if we're just gonna do this, is he and I get chatty Cathy when we start golfing. And with Bestefar spending a quality time with family, friends, etc., I'm only going to fish for Sidewinder as far as I have to satisfy I've put in a good effort. I already have Sidewinder. So I'm hoping that I can spend some time with Crabble Man doing whatever else we do. I need to talk to him at some point offline about OBS and Kick. We're gonna possibly talk about getting Bestefar platforming, streaming towards that platform Kick. But I might need some hardware upgrades for that. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyhow, Bestfar's gonna check his commercials. We're gonna make sure I'm not overrunning nothing. Yeah, we're good. We got 10 more minutes. We got 10 more minutes. So we'll just keep on being productive. Keep that jig going. Look at Crabble out there. He looks so handsome. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I got to do this. I gotta do this. It's important. Let me see if I can find out where I can do this real quick. I've got something for Stevie. Gotta make sure I spell it right. Just a moment, everybody. I'm just chasing down something. DW Stevie C8. Well, Stevie, next time you chat in my chat, you'll see your improvement. Come on back, Stevie, if you're out there. We'll have a look. I made Stevie a VIP, everybody. Yep, he deserves it. Yep. Because he is always there for me. And I like to be able to see a big, distinct purple box around his chat so I know he's there. Yeah. So Crabble, he's finally casting over there. He's just like me. He wants this thing. Yeah, Brazen came down and gave it another hour today, and I think I've got 30, 40 minutes in. I've been all over this area now quite a bit. Definitely not getting the joy. Yeah, it's a slightly heartbreaking. But it's okay. It's totally okay. I'm so happy to be out here with everybody today. All is good. Because I got all my painting done. Holy shit. That was a long weekend of paint. And I got started on that hike. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. It's getting hot down here. Bestefar's gonna take his hat off here. Come on, Sidewinder. Where are you?
One medical is a modern doctor's office for every
Okay.
part of your body. At One Medical, you can see a doctor who truly sees you in person and over video, and talk openly about mental health.
All right,
sexuality,
yo.
how your body feels with
So
no judgment.
let's move the boat. We'll try again.
We're here for that too. This is your This is but now that you know.
Feel better? Good. Just calm.
All right, here we go.
Best audio exercises, sleep stories, meditation, and more. Right here to Spotify. And for a limited time, try Calm
So I'm just
Premium
going between these two spots.
50% off an
Pretty much fishing in all areas around these spots.
calm.com/Spotify.
And I'm really still quite hopeful. I'll be honest, it's not that deep. I just wish I could get my crankbait to go all the way down.
It's been 1 year since he was cast out from his family. He can't remember his past. His sister is missing. An unidentified body has been found.
You know what I mean? I just can't.
See coming. Start listening today on Spotify.
Can't get the crankbait to go as deep as I'd like. And this is super, super tough streaming for people. Because I'm not catching anything. It's super, super hard. So I'm only going to put in, you know, another run or so. Because I don't want to make you guys just do nothing all day long. You know what I mean? But I like the activity, I do, and I want to see it succeed. I am a believer it can be done, for sure. I just know it to be difficult. And I just want certain things fixed. Like a lot of people. Like, it would be super cool. Here's a neat idea. Give the lake trout legendary, give the legendary lake trout sidewinder a special behavior that helps us see where he is in some fashion. Whether it be gas bubbles that trail off, or he shows up on the surface and then runs, or something. Just ideas. So yeah, third hour of our stream today. We've got Crabble with us on hour 3. We're into our 4th hour. Admittedly, it's gone really quick because we didn't spend much time in Norway. We just grabbed the salmon dailies and got out of there. So I feel like I've done, and of course I got my dailies done here with the Goldens. I did not let that fall down. Anyways, we're going to see what else Bestefar is going to do today. Because I certainly can't fish for Sidewinder all day. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, and, you know, it might make me go nutty-o. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already down to 3 viewers from 10. So I'm pretty much ready to roll up my sleeves and say no more Sidewinder. And I'm hoping Crabbleman is too, I'll be honest. Although he just got on, right? So I don't know what he wants to do today, but hopefully he's well rested and feeling better. And I've put in the good time. I have, man. I love the idea of catching Sidewinder. It's just not happening. See, he's definitely doing the jig fast reel right there. He's got the process. And, you know, that's how it's going to be. Anyways, the vibe is good. The vibe is good. The fishing's not. The fishing's. Damn legend. Damn Sidewinder flew. I need to make a pot of coffee. But yeah, I'm looking good. I am good. So I am going to take a short intermission and give myself a chance to have coffee. And I don't need to go to ads just yet, so we're going to sit tight. Be right back. I'm going to just go make coffee. I'm going to leave it here so you can watch Crabble Man. I'm not putting it on intermission though because no need. We've got no ads for 15, 20, 30 minutes or whatever. So you're going to fish with Crabble Man. Hopefully he's going to get him right there for us. Anyways, I'm going to go boil the water. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Something funky.
Boy, it would have been really neat to see Sidewinder right there, but no luck. We join our hero Crabbleman fishing for a legend. Making coffee and boiling some water. Getting ready for the next round of adventures. I understand, Brazen. I'm about there myself. Can't do it forever, you know. Anyways, that's my good buddy wishing me with fisk on me. He knows I need it actually, because this is a legend that's been mean to everybody. So hopefully Crabble's ready for more adventure. Get him over here for some action. Look at how beautiful that is. All right, here we are. Yeah. Couple more pulls for Bestefar on this. All right. So here's what Bestefar's plan is, everybody. We're going to go ahead and call it a day for fishing. But you can expect the Bestefar will be out first thing tomorrow morning. First thing tomorrow morning. I'll be doing reserves tomorrow, challenges tomorrow again. I'll be on right around the 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's on my schedule. So dinner time for those in the UK. For all my good friends and fans. But a bunch of us came down. We did do our challenges. We tried to make this this run on the legend like we should. We did a good job of it. Everybody's fishing him hard, everybody. So no wit fisk on anybody. It's just a matter of getting lucky. So what Bestefar's going to do now, we're going to just do right by the stream and make sure there isn't somebody that I can possibly raid real quick. Just to spread the good vibe, if you know what I mean. Yeah, Crete's on. Real Rambo's on. iBuy is on. iBuy doesn't need a raid this small, of course, but I would love to give it to Crete, and so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'll get us ready for that now. And we'll say thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching my show today. Just want to make sure y'all know how much Bestefar loves you. And especially you out there, Crabble Man, coming on, spreading the love, spreading the joy. Just want to make sure you guys know how much I appreciate you now. We'll turn off the, we'll finally turn off the Spotify. No more commercials from Spotify, okay? Jeez. Good luck, everybody. Kick ass out there, everybody. Kick ass out there, everybody. Peace.